Started, right? Okay. Yeah, let me go with today's topic is security checks and scans. Security checks in the sense like this is primarily run by Chakradhar and Usha, right? Yeah. Like Chakradhar and Usha, like check security checks in the sense like we used to we have AWS security groups, right? Like we used to maintain that only. Like if any one of the server, like if we take DevOps server, yeah, create period if we take, like you can see here, like if you go to security groups, you can check inbound rules, like only limited inbound rules has been opened. Let me open this. If you check inbound rules, like only four of the rules has been opened. One is for MS SQL. I think for this pair of server, MS SQL 1443 is not required, and RDP and HTTPS and all NCMP. This is all NCMP is for to ping, and like we should not open HTTPS, like only HTTPS, HTTP, we should not open HTTP, only HTTPS is allowed. Like yesterday I showed in this IIS configuration also, there also you should not allow HTTP as port 80 because it is not secure. Like we should not open any of the other ports in this. This is the main security checks we are using, and in the scans, in the sense like we are using malware bets as Chakradhar already knows. Like Usha, you know, like malware bets licensing, like antivirus and all, right?
No,
Yeah, like
yesterday or day before yesterday you showed, right?
yeah. Let me log into one of the server. You know, we need to show SonarQube for Chakradhar. Like, let me open that server itself. Like one, there is one server which is called CI/CD Pair Automation. This is CI/CD Pair Automation. Let me open this server. I think I talk about 4100. Check whether this CI/CD Pair Automation is there, right? This one.
Okay.
In this server only pipelines are building. In this server itself, I have configured that SonarQube. Let me show you. Let me show open and show the malware bytes and also. It is not connecting. Detect connect to my network. Let me
Bhushan Borale last working day today.
yeah.
He sent exit message.
He asked for 10th, I think so.
He sent today is the last.
My public. Okay. Installation files. Usha, like we have one installation file which is Malwarebytes installation file. This is the installation file. Let me upload it in documents of that SharePoint. Let me show you, like once we click this installation file, like once we create any of the server, like we used to copy this installation file and we used to execute like this. Like here we need to run next, accept, and next. Here you need not to fill any server name, only username. Username is nothing but administrator, and password is nothing but your admin password is there in this server sheet. Like admin password, standard admin password is nothing but this is admin at Core Mobile. You can see this, right? If you fill here, automatically it will get installed like this. Like I will show you in this server how it is got installed. So you will find an icon in the desktop. So you will find icon in the desktop. Where is Malwarebytes?
Here,
I think it is not. Why it is not in this? There is no license, right, Chakradhari?
more licenses.
Okay, let me open another server and show.
He has taken only 97. Still, he didn't update.
Still it didn't update, I think so.
Maybe the old license has been up. I mean, renewed, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, once you install, like once you finish the installation, you will find the icon like this. This is nothing but it is installed as an agent. So it is just to use scans. No settings will be available in this. If you click this, just will be scan will happen. That's it. So you can monitor this by using Malwarebytes portal. Like yesterday I've shown you, right? Malwarebytes endpoint login. Like you can log in here. Let me upload. So here you can find endpoints like that. You have seen Manjula server, right? So this one is like you can see Core Manjula Dev, this server. You can find here, like you can, if you go to endpoints in this section, you can see your Manjula server here. You can filter here, NJULA.
Filter with
Oh.
IP.
No, it will be available. Manjula Dev.
Unknown caller.
No, I not found. You can take this private IP and you can paste it here. Last user, right? Last year Azure I have logged in. It is taking last user. So this is a server like is linked with, let's see, last user. Just now I login, right? It is giving last user. But here it is showing Sikora Manjula Dev Core Mobile. So once you click, you can scan from here also. Like you need not to go to that server and you need to restart. You can scan from here, you can restart that server itself from here. This is the only security scans we are using as of now. So you can see last scan was happened 5:14 today, like now just now I have 10, it is showing 10:47. This how much it is showing. Okay, this is the Malwarebytes we are running as of now. That's it from security and scans. Like Chakradhari, are we following any security and scans checks? Security checks and scans.
In that site, how we can do the scan, Chari?
Let me show you. Like here, you can, once you select this, you will get here action is enabled. I don't know why it is not enabling. So you can select here. So here action is enabled. You can scan plus quarantine, restart. You can restart that server itself.
Okay, now you selected, na? You selected. Earlier
I
it was
selected
not.
this. I selected
Okay.
this, right? This server.
Okay.
So you can scan here. Everything you can do from here.
Which one? Scan plus report.
Scan plus report. Scan plus quarantine is nothing but if any virus is found, it will get quarantined. So it will not affect that system. So scan plus report is nothing but it will send a report through mail. That's it as of now. So you have any questions in this?
Yes, Chari. Who will ask us how frequently we do this?
No one will ask here. Like it is a real-time protection. This is real-time protection 24/7. It will be protected that server.
Okay, no one will ask, but sorry, I missed in the initial conversation. Like, so we have, if any new server, we have to place the build, right? That
Yeah, that
malware pack is there.
yeah, installation file we need to place and we need to click install.
Okay, okay.
That's it.
And why you put up automation server?
I will tell you, like automation server in the sense that currently we don't have license. Like if you see here, we are having 97 licenses, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the 97 of 97 is installed. So we don't have any other license to any installing any of the server. So currently Vinay is looking for that.
Okay, you
Where is
showed one
this?
automation server na from server list.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where you installed it.
No, I have not installed as of now. As now I have not installed. For your reference, I have shown in another server.
Okay, sorry, why you showed automation server? Sorry, I didn't get that part. Why?
Automation server in the sense I will tell you. See, next part is SonarQube static code analysis, right? This one. Next topic is SonarQube, and I have installed SonarQube in this server.
Okay, okay, but as part of security scan, there is no role here for the automation server, right?
Yeah, there is no role here.
Okay, that's what I confused. Okay.
See, Chakradhari, see, SonarQube is nothing but static code analysis. What it will do, we developer develops their code, right? It will fetch that code and it will run the entire code and it will find any vulnerabilities are there. It will just do static code analysis of that code. Like I will show you. See, this is a free tool I have installed and configured in this server.
Okay.
So here, like I took lot of effort to configure. I got so many issues to configure in this server. Since they don't want to purchase license, so I have configured. Somehow I have configured, and it is working. You can see here. This is the IP of this server. If you give IP along with 9,000 port, SonarQube dashboard will come.
Okay.
This is the SonarQube dashboard. As of now, we are not using this SonarQube. Just for your reference, I am telling. See, you can see here. If you go to projects, so projects like we have web app project. Web app, periop, everything is rare, right? So what it will do, it will just pull that code and it will check all the vulnerabilities, bugs, code smells, code coverage, everything it will check and it will report using you can check here itself, like there are 1.2k bugs is there. So this check has to be passed. So many checks will be there, like security reviews. This is a code coverage, complete code coverage. So as of now, we have not using this. Like for reference, I'm telling like where we have set up this. See, it will give all the details like unexpected missing generic font family. Why is this issue? Like this is a review of the code. That's it. Admin username and password is admin. So you can see overall code vulnerability. There are 0 vulnerabilities as of now. Bugs is like they have some criteria like rating and all will be there. So all condition pass new code. So you can check here, like this will be using by developers, like it will show like where this is error is coming in this code. So they will be developing this code, right? It will directly show why it is giving everything. So we can integrate this with our pipeline also. I will tell you once I teach the pipeline, okay? So in pipelines, build pipelines, we can integrate, like we have one plugin called Sonar. Let me show you that also. Dataset.com. Server pipelines, build pipelines. If you edit any of the build pipelines, you can add tasks as a SonarQube static code analysis. Like you can search here like task SONARCUB. If you search like this, SonarQube scanners, SonarQube, everything will be there. So you can add and you can add the details of that server. Marketplace. See, this is the SonarQube we used to add. Like if we add, so you can configure here once you add, like, and it will fetch, like while running of this pipeline, it will fetch and it will report in this URL. Like you have seen web app, right, as of now. So if you go to projects, like next it will come Peria project and it will give all the reports of that ports. That's it. Yeah, like Webov is not there, right? Today. So who is going to take owner of this? Usha.
మళ్ళీ ఏంటి?
No, he only Chari. He will share the. We will share the Zoom. We can review.
What I suggest is Webber knows everything. Don't bother. You just explain. Usha wants to know. That's all. Webber knows everything.
Yeah.
So why you are bothering?
Yeah. Okay. No issues. Like
but Chari, one
Secretary.
thing. Chari, in the previous topics, SonarQube, but it was a little confused. Like, where we get this package, SonarQube package?
See, it is a free tool. I have installed inside of this server, so it will fetch the code from that repository and it will run and it will give the reports over here. So if you give this URL, like developers will check like what is causing their like bugs, vulnerabilities, code smells and all.
No, we'll go one by one. Like you have a package that is open source, so we download it and you kept it here in the automation server. And
No,
this
I didn't
URL.
kept. I have configured everything. Like we need to configure so many things for this SonarQube. I have configured in this server. Okay.
Okay.
See,
So, okay.
Sonar, I
And
will tell you one thing. This SonarQube will be available from cloud also. Like SonarQube, they will provide one URL which they used to maintain. That is very costly. So this is a free tool. So in order to run any application, we need one of the server, right? So I have configured in this server.
okay. So, that URL you are checking, it will show all the applications on for the core mobile, right? I mean, whatever it is added in the pipeline.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so this will be monitored by us only on this server.
Yeah, on this server, this will be monitored by us only. Like this, I have set up like around 8 months back. As of
Okay.
now, no one is using till now.
Okay, so if we want to add any application here, like if you want to see any reports here, then we need to add the pipeline there in the Azure, right? Azure
Yeah,
pipeline.
correct. In Azure pipeline, we need to add task how I showed before.
Okay, that respective to the environment, like whether it is a dev or
Yeah,
QA.
it is QA. Yeah, correct.
Okay. Okay. And this URLs also, can you mention somewhere, Acharya? We may not recollect by seeing this.
No, you know this. Yeah,
Anyways, it is a recorded session.
yeah. It is
But if we want it immediately, we cannot go through recording, right? And the malware link also, malware site link.
our site link, right? Dashboard and okay. Okay. Shall I move to next topic?
Yes. So one last question. So that scan no one will ask. So we have to make sure that for any of the application no bugs are there and all, right? No one.
No, we are not taking care of anything as of now. If any one of the DevOps people join, right? Like if they ask, they should be knowing where it is set up, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For that
Yes.
recorded. That's it as of now.
Okay. Okay, Sharon. We can move to next one.
Oh, okay. Let me go with completing this to backup and restoration, database server user creation and role assignation. Like who is this Vaibhav Shah, right? Usha, like we were having database server as normal database server. Normal database server in the sense only one admin before creation of this database server. Before one server was there, only one admin user and password was there. So if any user need access to that server, we used to give that only admin password. Say like 2 3 people, 4 to 5 people was using that only one user ID and password. So if anyone changes in database, so we were not getting like who is change track, right? Who is changing what and all. So what we have done, we have taken a copy of the TMI database server and launched in this what we call Active Directory account. Like Active Directory in the sense like we have created all the users in that Active Directory and developer users, right? User ID is created in that Active Directory, right? Like we have linked that Active Directory into this DB server. So I will show you by opening like how we have linked. Okay, let me open the DB server. DB server is nothing but 105. See, this DB server can be connected through my Active Directory credentials as of now. You can see, right? Core Mobile / Chari. So you can connect this DB server by using Core Mobile / Usha, Core Mobile / Chakradari.
Uday.
Yeah, Core Mobile / Uday. So as of now, you can connect for this what we have given, right? So this is the DB server. 175 is a DB server. So if you open SSMS in the sense managing, like to access the database. Uh, Okay, this is DevDB. So only DevDB is connected to this Active Directory. QADB is not connected to Active Directory as of now. You can see here. See this DevDB is accessing by Core Mobile / Chari. So once you click this security here, logins, you can see logins. Here there is previously we were having only this dev app user, like that is default user we were giving to everyone. So what we have done now is we have created two groups. One is developer and one is reviewer. If you see this developer groups, we have given only limited roles. So only see, you can see here, connect SQL as a SA. Status server roles, grant permission only, limited connectivity has been given as of now. So let me show you, like this is developers and this is reviewers, like how we can add users to this developers and reviewers. So once you minimize this, you can see here computer management. Once you go to computer management, like you can see here users and groups. In groups we have created two groups. One is developers and one is reviewers, right? So if you click this developers, you can see all the developers who need access to this DevDB is added here. You can see here, right? So if any one of the new developer comes, you need to come to this developers group. You need to add in this by using add. Like if you can search here, if you can search check names, so it will automatically fetch domain credentials. So you can add directly here. So if any one of the new developer joins, you need to add in this developer group itself. And another one is reviewers. Reviewers is nothing but they are having full complete access. No one can, these reviewers can delete tables, everything they can review, delete database also. See, Smita, Shubhadeep and Bhushan B is reviewers. Like developers group, like we have given only limited access. They cannot delete any of the database inside this database server. So only we have created two groups. If you add any of the developers automatically, this group is linked to the SSMS database. So it will be come here. It will come here and it will add. That's it as of now. So
Can you show the permissions once, Chari?
Permissions
For
like
developers.
yeah. Permissions as given by Bhushan. As of now, I didn't work on this. Let me check.
So yeah, as it is already configured, we no need to bother about this, right? It is, so we have to add it in the
Just we
developer
need
and
to
review.
add. Yeah, that's it.
Just to see what it is given, connect SQL. So they'll be able to connect SQL.
See, you can see here securables like alter any credentials, alter any database. We have not
Disable.
granted, right? Yeah, it is
Right.
disabled. Everything is disabled. If you go to reviewers, you can see here. I think somewhere he has added. I don't know. Even I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but reviewer also nothing much is given, it seems. For
Mm,
reviewers, it
check.
won't be given because the name by the name itself it is showing only for review purpose. Only administrative. Oh, here all the roles.
Yeah,
is
yeah, here all the roles is assigned for reviewers. So if you check developers, only one role is assigned.
Okay. This database you connected with SCA, Chari. This
No, no,
DevD.
my credentials, core mobile slash JavaC. Before we
Okay.
were connecting using SA, right? So no, we were not knowing like who is deleting what. So if you, so now they cannot use SA. They used to use their Active Directory credentials. So we will be having a track like who is doing what and all.
Okay. And this is Windows authentication, right? Windows
Yeah,
authentication.
Windows authentication.
Windows authentication and user is core mobile Chari and password is ours, right?
Yeah, same user ID password. Okay, and another task is like creation of this backups, right? Where is that? Backups and restoration. So once you log in, like you will be getting a request from Smita or any of the developers, like doing installations and all. You need to back up the database and you need to restore the database. Backup is nothing but it's like we use, this is the main default database. Crystal is there, right? So we need to take a backup of this Crystal database. So by using right click, you can you can backup. Like you can, if you click backup, so you can see a database is Crystal. Backup type is nothing but full. As it is, you need to leave. Destination you need to select, like where you need to place this backup. Like you can select by using. So you can click any of the folder, like you can create any backup folder and you need to click, and you need to give the backup name. Once you give the backup name, you need to save it as a .bak file. Okay. So it will create backup within 5 to 6 minutes. So once you create the backup, you need to take that backup and you need to move to any of the server where this database has to be restored. So you can find backups like wherever it is fine. Backups. Files. SQL Server. See here it is backup is this is a back file. This is back file, right? And this is just a file. One is back file. You need to copy this and you need to send it as in a compressed zip folder. You need to compress it and you need to move to any of the other server, like where restoration has to be done. So how you restore means like same as you see, right? If already Crystal is present in another server, so you used to click this Crystal and you need to right click and you need to restore database. So if Crystal is not present, you need to click this database. You need to click this database and you need to restore database. So here how you restore in the sense, so source is nothing but you need to fetch that database file, right? So source is nothing but you need to select this device because that back file will be available on that physical computer, right? Like virtual computer. So if you click these three dots, so it will show you the path like where need to fetch that database. So if you click any of the back file which is restored, so you can see once you click, so from device it is fetching Crystal database. So destination database is nothing but Crystal, like it will store in this Crystal. So if you click OK, it will just restore. That's it, backup and restore as of now. So any doubt?
And that on the destination server, this importing database and all we only do, Chari, or
Yeah, everything we used to do. Database backup and restore.
Okay. So there are situations like if we give the .bkp file to them, they'll do, or we
They
do
will
and.
also do like we used to do, like sometimes we used to do, sometimes they used to do.
Okay. Okay.
So any other doubts like So can I stop recording or you have any doubts?
No, Chari, you can stop from my side. If Uday and Chakradhari have any, they can.
Yeah. Uday and check whether you have any doubts. Give a share this. Let's start.